Okay, so with Trails in the Sky SC coming out here pretty soon, I thought I would just go ahead and scrap the original playthrough, and I'm going to do first chapter, then second chapter. And as Kondo has gone on to say something like, after SC, we're just going to continue on with the series, makes me think that third is a bit of a redheaded stepchild that is going to be neglected. And yeah, I'm just going to go from here. Hopefully, before summer, I can get through this one and the first one in the Crossbelt series. But we'll see. Let's get going. God. I got my shit kicked last time. I chose Nightmare. I got it kicked when I chose hard, too. And having fought the second to last boss. Last boss was a bit of a gauntlet boss. Second to last boss nearly killed me. And, yeah, God, I had to do some... Well, I think I actually could have taken him without the grinding. So, fuck. Just have fun, damn it. Just have fun. Come on, man. Have some fun. You don't need anything more. Hey, hell yeah. Level 95. Year 1203 of the Septian calendar fall. Just over half a year since the Liber Arc's downfall. Cruising through the night sky above the Cruzan province in eastern Erebonia. Oh shit, we are far away then. Okay. Was the Rainford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. I don't quite remember my history, but I'm pretty sure this one's getting shot down. God, that's a big fucking airship, though. Bum. Oh my god, look at all these Erebonian bigwigs. Trails in the Sky, the third. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Yes, indeed. On this historic day 10 years ago, this fine company... You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days' War. One of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why? It was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford group, and now he's serving on their board of directors. His record makes for a most impressive read. That much is for certain. Although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My. You'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away from you, away should you make an enemy of them. Now, that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. You remember the press, perhaps? Maybe even a government official? I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? Leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive piece of work. Hard to believe we're inside one at all, and yet here we are, thousands of ARG in the air. Well, it is Rainford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 120 ARG across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. Certainly know how to make a lady curious. Even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder, how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique? Wow. Seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must, although it'd be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know. Oh shit, is Kevin gonna get lucky? We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. I would be honored to, fair lady. But only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. Well, party's in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. There's private rooms on the highest floor of the ship and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. Oh, come on, Kevin, I know it's you. Oh, man. Might I interest you in something to drink, sir? We have some well-aged Steinrose, if you would care for some. Yes, Lady Lindell is currently resting in her room. That she's feeling a little unwell at the moment, you see. Why does she have to choose a party like this to feel unwell? Hope she isn't faking it to stay in her room. Must she oppose me at every turn? The Conrad Company might have made a lot of progress in the past 10 years. But that was all thanks to the Reinford. Rainford? Reinhardt. I'm gonna call it Rhine. Reinford Group. They couldn't have done a thing by themselves, so they've no right trying to act big. They need to realize their place. This is truly a spectacular ship. I was getting sick and tired of looking at the gloomy skies of the capital, so this is a wonderful change of scenery. I'll have to be sure to make the most of tonight. Sorry about that. Let me just move the mic a wee bit. And I couldn't agree more. Yeah, the capital's positively suffocating. I try to get away from it as often as I can, so I spend all my time off in my villa to the south. I'm sorry, what was that? I said that no mask can hope to disguise the beauty of your ivory white skin, or the luster of those fine red lips. Well, aren't you a flatterer? She's the one who initiated the conversation with me, if you're wondering. Still, I can't very well ignore her. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. Please pay us no mind. We're merely here so that you might enjoy the party to its fullest. Oops. You certainly know how to hold a party, Conrad. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. I guess they're satisfied that I've done my job. Still, today's party's but a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. Quite the gathering we've got here. It looks like Marquis Ballard, known for his extravagant spending, and this guy's the president of the one big jeweler, Corey's & Co. Hopefully they'll keep our friend occupied for a while. I apologize for our boyish presence here at this most elegant occasion. I'm afraid it's a necessary evil in order to ensure the safety of our guests. All I can do is ask for your understanding. go ashore. Being a part of the vast Rhineford group, the Conrad Company certainly has strong backing to support it in working towards greater growth. After all, the Rhineford group is immensely successful. It manufactures everything from military weapons to household goods. Oh, it's G&E. Okay. Today I learned. Perhaps I should consider increasing my investment in the group, I must say, I'm impressed at just how reliable the security guards at today's party appear. I'd been thinking it was about time to recruit some new personnel to my own private army, too. These guys have, well, I mean, this guy's a private army, apparently. Perhaps I'd ask Conrad where he found these people. I might be able to recruit some of them, too. Plenty of entertainment to look forward to this evening. Berlin Duciel's concert will be beginning soon, and at 11 we'll be holding an opera. Be sure not to miss them. Who's that upstart chancellor I think he is? All he's done since marching into politics from out of the army is pass one unpleasant law after another. I can't understand how he thinks. Where's the benefit in appeasing commoners at all? Ha! You've still much to learn about the ways of the world, young man. The national government is more or less a collection of civil servants with all their flaws and weaknesses. You can get away... sorry. You can get anything out of it as long as you know the right buttons to push. Madam, what a surprising coincidence to find you here. I wasn't aware you'd been invited to this party as well. It happened while you were in the... Berahard buying first, perchance? Yes, actually. Still, I'd very much appreciate if you could keep this a secret from my husband. Oh, I wouldn't dream of telling him. Pardon me, you wouldn't have seen my wife around, have you? I keep telling her not to go wandering off without telling me, but she never listens. Hold on. This be Madame Frisky's oaf of a man. Today's dish of choice is steamed abalone with cream, made to the highest of standards by our chefs. I must insist you try it. I'm certain you'll become a fan. Stop it, Dad. You're embarrassing yourself. We're here as guests today. We're supposed to be enjoying ourselves, not concerning ourselves with the party's organization. Hurry up and go greet that Conrad fellow. Chefs here ordinarily work in my hotel, I'll have you know. They may be working in a different environment with different equipment than usual, but that is no excuse for slacking off. Perhaps I'm going to need to keep a watchful eye on them to ensure they don't slip. Can I help you? Safety of the party is guaranteed so long as we are here to ensure it. So please, rest easy and enjoy yourself. Ooh, what was that? Strange. Felt like somebody was... Strange. Felt like somebody was watching me for a moment. Forget it. I got work to do. Bedroom's on the highest floor of the ship on the other side of the deck. Time to move. May I see your invite, sir? This you mean? The masked man swiftly presented his invitation. My apologies, sir. It's merely a precaution in order to secure the safety of our lovely guests here. Don't worry about it. I understand. Well, this is supposed to be the latest airship from Rhineford. Oh, certainly comfortable enough to be. I'll have to try and travel on it again whenever I can. Is that a treasure chest over there? God dang. Even the furnishings in these rooms all seem to be of the highest class. I have to say, I'm impressed. I love all this flavor text shit. Treasure chest reveals itself to be a crafty mimic and licks your unsuspecting hand. Better break out the disinfectant. Hee, this ship does have a fine collection of books. I wonder which I should read first. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. You're talking about when they couldn't use orbits all of a sudden along the southern edge of Erebonia? I heard that even the trains and international flights in that region had to be stopped on account of it. I haven't a clue what caused it all, though. I can't imagine it was anything that serious, at least. There are rumors the cause was a new weapon developed by Liberal's army, though. That sounds most serious to me. A Well, it's hard to be sure since the government issued a ban on talking about the whole thing after the fact. Without any official announcements on the matter, all we're left with is hearsay. Ah, okay. I just can't seem to relax on board this ship. Things are so fancy and luxurious. It's all too much for an old man like me. I don't believe that. Oh, please excuse me. I assume you must be an invited guest. Party's being held in the room at the end of the corridor if you're having difficulties finding the way. Thank you, miss. Treasure. Yeah. Message, remember, there's but one truth. Love is a turtle. You're taking a walk around the ship, sir? If so, might I suggest following the stairs ahead and stepping out onto the main deck? I find gazing up at the stars while enjoying the night breeze an especially relaxing way to pass the time. That does sound pretty nice, actually. Ooh, a casino. Please do enjoy your time here. Still, do try not to get absorbed into your games. Everything is best enjoyed in moderation. Come on, black. It's got to be black this time. It's been red 5 times now. Next one has to be black, surely. Spending money is all about having fun, you know? Whether you want to lose is a trivial detail. You need only to focus on enjoying the act of spending. People who obsess over winning above all else are base fools who have no right to be here. Alright, it's time for me to make my wager. I'll put 300,000 mirror on red 21. A sharp choice. Goddamn. Well, that was a well-earned victory on your part. Pleased to tell you're a real veteran when it comes to card games. What would you like to do now, sir? You played rather well yourself. What do you say to another game? I'm up for another. Oh, hello there. Would you be interested in a quick game? I mean, if I could. You invited guests per chance? You are, we'd be happy to treat you as an official member of this club. So please do enjoy yourself and make use of the facilities we offer. Oh. Yo, what am I gonna run into? Listen, son. I spent what little money we have just to get you on this ship today. This is the life rich people in our country lead. Burn this sight into your memory and never forget it. I'm counting on you to make your way in this world when you're older and make life easy for me. You want me to go up to become a soldier and get famous and rich, right? If that lets me spend time on neat ships like this, sure, this is so cool. At least he's got his heart in the right place. Hey, I kind of found an invitation to that costume party that's going on right now. What should I do with it? You idiot, what'd you pick it up for? It was only for the super rich people in the first classrooms, not the likes of us. But still. Excuse me, but is this the staircase that leads to the observation deck? Oh, yeah, yes it is. Please go on ahead. Haha, thanks. Don't be so nervous, brother. I'm just a man trying to get to the observation deck. So this is that new passenger airship model I've heard so much about. Can't say I'm familiar with the sound of its engines anyway. I assume they must be a new model too. Could this man be blind? Oh, can't turn the camera. Oh, Lusitania. Lusitania, why are you so beautiful? I do wish your top speed was a little faster than 1,000 ARG per hour. But nothing can beat you when it comes to the sheer size or capacity. That is not true. I'm pretty sure the Glorious was even bigger. Putting a whole 1,000 people on board isn't something any other airships can boast. Hey, you're saying that to the one guy who's actually seen it. Sorry for calling you out here out of nowhere like this. But I so wanted to meet with you. But and you came all the way on this ship just for that? You do know what will happen if my father finds out, don't you? Oh shit. Oh shit, a sordid love affair? Got no business this way. Better get back to work. Stop right there. Staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. But I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though. This isn't gonna be a lucky day. What? What are you doing? Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem to be that well trained either. This'll be cake. I sure wish every job I had was this easy. Wow, talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright, now where's he hitting it at? Do I have a... No, I don't. There's a switch of some sort. Yo, what the fuck? I mean, yeah? Wow, would you look at that? Must have bet that's not the only one. Oh shit, so there's more than one, huh? What the fuck? Yeah, I guess. Now, where's the next one? No fucking way. There's a suspicious switch inside the potted plant. Press the switch? Yeah, sure, why not? I doubt that's the last one. There's a switch in the armrest of the sofa. Let's press it. All the switches were reset. That one must have been a fake. Ah, should have known they wouldn't make it this simple. But I didn't find another one. Let's actually be kind of thorough. Come on, Kevin. Am I just supposed to find it, like, around the room somewhere? Oh, motherfucker. The corner of the rug is oddly worn. Stand on it? Yeah. You got me. Ah ha ha! And here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that... There's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. Password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder... Orpheus was the password that was used at the end of the game on second chapter. I figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. Ooh. I chose just normal. Right. The Fool's Locket, huh? The forbidden artifact lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Uh-oh. What's going on in here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They're both fast asleep. Seemed like whoever did it used that dart or spray of some kind. We're dealing with someone in the same business as us. We better keep them locked inside here until the party's over. We can give our report to Master Conrad after. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. Instead, there's a definite chance he's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off marking all invited guests for the time. Better off marking? We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I had written y'all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts, but maybe you got more going for you than I was giving you credit for. You little... You got guts, I'll give you that. You got no idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you'd killed yourself while you had the chance. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up. I won't be able to take you up on that. Whoa, what the? How? Oh yeah, I probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step back from that door. Like a lot. Am I hitting it with the shadow spike? Or the shadow spear? What just happened? No way. The door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice. This is a joke, right? A priest? Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them. For extra cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess. Ugh. Don't lend an ear to him. Let's do this. Ah, I'll something for more of a, what, you charge people kind of reaction? Oh, well, I guess I don't mind cutting it to the chase this time. Come get some. Ooh, alright, bit of a change here. Let's see what he has. Same as usual. Oh my god, what level am I? Attacks foes at speed, then impales them with spears from below. Alright, what do I have equipped? Okay. Ascension. Oh no. Alright, shit, these guys are actually hitting me kind of hard. I don't like that. Nice. A lot of health regen right at the beginning. Hey, I even got something nice. A man dressed entirely in black fights using special bird. Level 90. Hot damn. He's a Grail Knight. I heard rumors about them, but... And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. Kind of monster. Okay, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer, though. She's looking pretty darn fine. As obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. And again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Alright, let's see what he has. Action 4, EP4, HP4, Mind 4, Information Cast 2. Very nice. Ritter bow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. He doesn't really have an offensive casting ability. We must lead to the first classrooms. No doubt I'd find some pretty interesting stuff in there, but I'd better not, right? Oh, come on, Kevin. Doors are locked. Am I gonna have to jump off the side? Whoa, fellas, whoa! Uses smoke grenades and body blows to impair foes' movement. Movements. Yo, body blow, body blow. Still didn't kill. Trying to conserve my my EP just a little bit. No, what the fuck? Steel Cougar. Very nimble, cuts prey to pieces. You know what? I gave you the chance. Ooh, okay. Damn, 12,000. Holy cow. That's way too much. Alright, so we've gone from, what was it, 500, 1,000 to 2,500, I believe. Which is pretty wild, really. But I'm glad that they're actually making all the spells, like, continuously useful. Well, what's going on here? I got a crash, are we? You wouldn't fall out of the air on me, would you, Lusitania? Poor guy missed his chance to run away. Something familiar about him. Wait, hold on. Is this... Oh, it's Alden. I was like, is that Anton? Oh, man. Oh, Anton, you poor fool. Hey, fellas.
Let's end this.
Ooh. Goddamn, Father Kevin, I didn't know it'd be like that.
Still a ways to go.
Yeah. Whoops, get it together, Kevin. Oh, shit. Oh, and they're not grouped up very well either. Oh, now they are. Don't mind if I do.
Let's end this.
Heavy armor piercer? Oh man, I didn't kill them all?
Let's end
Gonna kill them all. Gonna kill them all. I missed. What do you mean I missed?
All right, what's next?
Door's locked. I'm assuming the casino's closed. Yep. I'm gonna go and hit myself with a quick heal. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. There you are. In the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you go any farther. Ah, so you really are an active Jaeger Corps. And a pretty famous one to boot. Still, I guess stuff's rough going for your country and all, but I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside? How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here. Not as long as we suffer. Bah, get it on. Okay then. Then I'll come at you with all I've got. Yes, get nice and close for me. Now I can hit you all at once. Yeah. Oh. Well.
Let's end this.
No, did kill him. Excellent. Oh, they're being very gracious with the heals. It's quite nice of them.
All right, what's next?
Yeah. What is all this commotion? I believe there to be an intruder, sir. I commented one of that. An intruder? What do you think I paid good mare to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him. Ah, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask for those guys. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you'd at least have heard of us. How dare you? Give that back, that's mine. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him! Kill him and get back my locket now! Herman Conrad, in accordance with the laws of the church, and in the name of Adios, I'm placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact. I don't think you could get away with this. You might be with the church, but I'm a Rhineford director. You lay a hand on me. Oh, don't worry. We cleared this with the big guys already. I'm sure you got a pretty good idea just how recklessly you've been acting in this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know? Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies. You've done a stellar job at that. But just accept that your luck's run out and come quietly, okay? No. No. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? Much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off the whole damn thing. Stop right there. Oh, shit. Ah, you pulled out all the stops for little old me? Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence. You might have had your ways before, but that's not how it's gonna go this time. Just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you've got nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? This idiot here had been branded a heretic. I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What's up with this guy? Oh, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Ooh. Well, the Septine Church doesn't seem quite so nice. That was, well-timed. Impossible. Those Grouse Ritter are monsters. Haha. That was quite a splendid show. But our tale's only just beginning, Kevin Graham. Ooh, who's that supposed to be? After all, I'm only just awoken. Hopefully I remember all these guys' voices. Ba-da-ba-boo-boo-bee.
君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を 強がってた夢は見ないと失うのが怖いから夢捨てればそれで何かを作られる気がして願いとか愛とか見えないものを追い続ける力が本当の強さ Cry for me これが聞こえる立ち向かえ自分をごまかさないで Cry for you その声に応えるため今叫ぶ君の名前を
Hell yeah, let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Septine Church, Grouse Ritter, operated special ops ship. Merkaba number 5. Or is it Merkaba? Oh shit, he had a full team. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. It seems to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Sorry. Compared to what they usually like, it was. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too. But I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear, I'll never get how you hard-headed types end up assigned to a slacker like me. This might come as a shock, but you are a Dominion, you know. Can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and the ship is under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. It'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. We'd prefer it if you'd actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pill operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting isn't a huge responsibility in itself? After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the usual plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. We should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow, or today, I guess. Got it. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. Call from Commander Selnate. Oh, you are kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put her through. All right. Evening, Kevin. Sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the detail. It basically went without issue. Artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with him for a long time ago. I see. As I thought, then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like for you to do for me. Regarding a heretic, I assume? Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. Object in question is currently being held underneath Grancel Cathedral. Grancel? You think this object may be somehow related to the Oriole? It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on the ship that needs transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take it to Arteria. I'll handle going to Liberal on myself. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squad to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry, though. They won't be a burden. The abilities... Yeah. Pardon me. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I will be praying for your success. Gop. What is... Well. Congratulations on the new recruit. You're only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. And I was so not down. I can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. If all the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Cornelia? I always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. If anything, I'd say a book that wild just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. It's so outlandish no one actually believes it. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. If they'd actually met her, they'd know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyway, you guys heard her. I'm gonna leave taking care of everything else related to our mission for you guys. Follow the money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. Oh, looks like the sun started coming up. God damn, it's bright as fuck, too. I'm playing this very late. Prologue. The Grouse Ritter. Is it Glau? The Grouse Ritter. Same day, afternoon. God, hope we got some sleep. In the skies of Midwestern Zemuria, roughly 500 Selg from Liberl. International airliner Gretna. What is Dorothy doing out here? Using up all her photo quartz. They've gone out of sight now. Wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with this ship, though. Guess not every bird can be as fast as Sieg. But they were just the cutest. Well, look who it is. I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. Funny coincidence, huh? It really is. Good to see you again, too, Father? You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's, I remember. It's Onion Graham. But of course. How lucky I am to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even my name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? You somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple days ago, I had this amazing onion hot pot over in the eastern quarter in Calvert. So I still got onions on the brain. I couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions in it could taste that good. But I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. That's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. If you insist you haven't forgotten. What is my name, then? I do insist. I'd never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named after such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, and it's a woman's name. Oh, I see. They're here to carry out a follow-up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year. That's about the gist, yeah? Come to think of it, how'd you end up on an international liner like this? Said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it for the Liberal News? Yep. He'll actually let me go on my own this time, too. Wow, that was daring of him. I'm not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling aboard for a report alone. Then again, they'd only be taking on positions of responsibility that people can grow properly. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of Bowes Market. But I managed just fine. Wait a second. Neil told you to go to Bowes, not Calvert? You sure did. Then I got on the airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvert's capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up. So you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't supposed to be there at all. Did you even have enough money to manage, or adios help us, a passport? Well, fortunately, there was someone from the Liberalian embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport, so that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped while I was there, so I had all the dough a girl could ask for. I don't even know where to start. You almost be worried sick about you, huh? You think? You didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday to say I'd be coming back to the office today. Kept telling him that all the smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin that crime on tobacco this time, Missy. Huh? Oh. Thank you all for taking this journey aboard the Gretna today. We'll be arriving at our terminal, Grancel City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you and to return to your seats before we begin our landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Whew. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have a walk around the ship to kill some of the last half hour. How about you? I'm not sure. Suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. Not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later. Bum 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 bum. Did you hear the announcement, sir? If not, we'll be soon arriving in Grancel City. So it might be wise to check you have all your belongings on your person while you still have time to look for anything that is missing. Oh, I don't have... I can't look up, like, any of my extra stuff. My sister can be unbelievably stubborn sometimes. How am I supposed to enjoy sightseeing when she's being like this? No, I'm not budging on this. We're going to the Herb Villa after Grancel Castle, and that is final. I can't believe you're actually considering just going around fishing, of all things. Pardon me, I just sneezed. Okay. Ooh. Well, no, I guess it's still mostly the same. Yeah, it's still mostly the same. Alright, the orbital pressure looks perfectly normal. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you not to come down here, sir. Alright. I don't even want to be here right now. Why do I even have to go out of my way to see him anyway? It's not fair. Ooh. Why do you want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with? That's not really something you normally tell complete strangers with cameras in their hands, you know? I'm on to you, mister. You can't distract me. This is a serious news report here, so please answer my questions. You're making good use of that reporter's privilege. Who knew you'd be so persistent? How can I get out of this? I can't tell a tough guy like me used to want to be a pastry chef. We're approaching the Bagan Range. Careful of potential air turbulence in this area. I know. Been doing this route for 3 years now. I know what I'm doing. The Bagan Range is part of the border between Liberl and Calvert. As soon as we're over that, it'll be barely any time before we're in Grancel. I don't have, like, any of the extra stuff. I don't have a map. I don't have a bestiary. I don't have a bracer's notebook. I'm really not very good with heights. I mean, it's not phobia level or anything. I'm just not very good with them. Join the club, brother. Whew! That was one amazing business discussion. Never thought I'd see the day when Murano wouldn't have the upper hand in one, but it just happened. World is full of surprise. That bargainer really knew how to put up a good fight for someone so young. Still, I've got an excellent information dealer working for me too. The next time we do business, it's going to be a 6-4 deal in my favor. No, scratch that. 7-3. I used to be a sailor back in the day, but now I always use airships to get around. They're way faster than boats for one thing, and unlike orbital buses, you don't end up with a sore ass after a long journey either. Mommy, can I go outside to have a look? Can I? No, you can't. Please sit down like a good girl. We're almost there now anyway, so just be quiet. Bum 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 bum. Being out here feels amazing. My wife went back to her family's home. I mean, I'm as aware as anyone that I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't been able to spend any time with her, but... if I'd known it was going to come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. Well, shit, maybe you need to, talk to her. Two of us have spent the past half a year traveling all around the continent. Oh, is this the married couple from game 2? I couldn't wish for a better... Oh, it is! I'm so glad I chose to spend my life with him. We're finally back home in Liberal. Which means it's time to start thinking of getting a house for ourselves. What kind of house would you like? Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Oh, let's talk to that one last. They look important. Don't go getting yourself too worked up now, man. You'll end up screwing up even more like usual. Anyway, first thing is stopping by the central factory in Zeiss. There's no better place to learn about cutting-edge orbital tech than there. I'm gonna really have to make the most of it, really. The cleaning staff for these airships really do a splendid job, don't they? They're a fine role model for the rest of the service industry. I'm off to see my grandchild in Grancel. We haven't seen one another in 3 years now. I've been really worried what with all the trouble that's been happening in Liberal. Yes, I'm finally almost in Liberal. Why did I come, you ask? Because it's the last spot the ancient dragon was spotted. There's no information on where it went after it showed up here. So if I want to try and pursue it, this is the best place for me to come. As soon as we land, I need to go and talk to Lyndon to see if he knows anything. I think it's a lady. I can hardly wait to land. Ding dong. This is the passenger announcement. We'll soon be arriving in Grancel City, the terminus of this liner. We suggest all passengers return to their seats as soon as possible, as the airship may be unsteady during landing. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, it's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place, too. But you can't beat the air here in Liberal. You wouldn't believe all the stuff happened half a year ago looking at Grancel now, either. It's all completely back to normal. People here sure are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that, or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It is nice. Nostalgic, almost. Makes me feel a little homesick. Your home's in Arteria, right? Place with all the really big churches and stuff? Nah, I'm not actually from Arteria. Not many people are. It's actually pretty darn small, like smaller than most states around the continent. Where the high seat of the Septian Church is, so lots of pilgrims and clergymen gather there. Sorry. But few are actually born there. Oh, really? Huh. So where are you from, then? Dorothy! Oh, Neil, I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What in Adios's name have you been doing? I sent you to Bose. How'd you end up in Calvert? You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh wait, I might actually know. Go on then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and sleepwalked onto the wrong one. Think that all this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Wowie, all of a sudden I feel like I've walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. I'm all out of breath now. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Alright, your 30th birthday. Oh no, the big 3-0. Your 30th birthday was last Friday too, wasn't it? Happy birthday! I bought a cake over in Calvert and had a big celebration for it too. How is that you can remember useless crap like that, not the things that actually mattered? I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake all by yourself, weren't you? You should have seen it, Neil. It was made with Eastern matcha. I don't know what matcha is. So it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness, it was just Sublime. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it. So I'll show you them all later. You brought me pictures of a cake? At least bring back a souvenir. Man, they always felt like they could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off of it. They're even more of a crack up now. Wait a second. Haha, nice to see you again, Neil. You're looking same old, same old. Oh, maybe not so happy about that. What are you doing here? Please tell me she didn't end up going to Arteria and causing trouble there, too. Your wish is my command. We just ran into one another on that airship by total coincidence, that's all. Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute. I was scared stiff she's gone and smashed some super expensive stained glass windows in the cathedrals there. Or who knows what. I'm so sorry for what you have to put up with. Pshaw, you're too much of a worrywart. Whose fault do you think that is? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Laboro? Something else happen here? Just a bit of work-related business I've got to take care of. It's not part of a major investigation, so don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing venturous gonna happen. I'll be the judge of that. Anyway, so where are you staying for the time being? Grancel Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi sometime when I get the chance. Haha, go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're gonna tell us all about what the hell you've been doing these past 2 weeks. You betcha. I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was over in Calvert, so I'm sure if we develop them, I'll be able to remember everything. I'm not talking about your gourmet report. Whew. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Thinking about it, I wonder how all the others here are doing. I know Estelle and Joshua are abroad at the moment, but I've got no idea what the others are up to. That you, Father Graham? Hey, it's, God, Sid, right. I should remember Sid, at least. Lieutenant Colonel Sid. It's good to see you again. I'm pleased to see you've been keeping well since we last met at the banquet. The same to you, sir. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be the army representative who came to meet me, though. I figured it'd be Julia. It may have been, but she's currently out on another mission, so unfortunately you'll have to do with me. I didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need to be so modest. The little bird told me that you're gonna be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? I shouldn't be surprised that your people have such a good information network, but I still am. Still, I'm afraid I still feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. I wouldn't want to take any of it from him. Poor Cass, you're still getting work to the bone, huh? Anyway, getting down to business. It's in the Grancel Cathedral, right? That's correct. Been kept underneath it to be more specific. Although I imagine you're already aware of that much. I hear laymen like myself can't even enter it without the knight's permission. Pretty much. It's a special place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then. Well, we may as well head there right away. There's someone I want you to meet in the cathedral. Huh? Oh. Let's just say someone who's been assisting with this case. They'll be praising you the details on what you're dealing with there. Doom, 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 doom. I wonder why that guy was in such a rush. Alright, so we've taken care of Liberal, as far as I can tell, here in Liberal. Wait, we've taken care of Ouroboros, as far as I can tell. So I wonder what else is actually here. Somebody responded to me on X thing that 3 is actually great for the lore, so I kind of can't wait for it. Ah, there you are. Oh, hey, it's the same lady I was talking to on the airship. Good to see you again, Archbishop. You look very well. Huh? And you must be... I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. How old are you? Huh? 22, but it's a lot younger than I expected. All the grouse ridders so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important posts to kids. Can't blame me for assuming the 5th Dominion would look a little more of a veteran, can you? Your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have a much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you... Professor Russell, please. Oh, this is Tita's mom? He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight with him. Please try to be a little less deliberately provocative. What? Hell no. Here to steal the thing we went through so much effort to bring up, and you want me to play nice? And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old coot. Of course, ma'am. Wait, Russell. Then are you? I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. Oh. You're going down quite a ways. Still, I sure didn't expect to run into little Tita's mother here. I heard you and your husband were both living abroad. What brought you back? What do you think? After all that went down here, there's no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. Though with how remote the region we were in is, it was all over by the time the word reached us. Had we found out sooner, I sure wouldn't have let that maniac pull half the crap he did. Doesn't sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to that floating city with him. I get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. That's fair. And as if he isn't bad enough, he let the red-headed scumbag get near her, too. Yo, don't talk about a gate like that. Fuck you. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 arg of my darling Tita. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. So, you don't like a gate, huh? Don't speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'll wish he'd never been born. He might have survived that last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? I get the feeling this is a matter we're better off not prying into. I thought the same, so I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell you're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. Smart man. As such, she's been assisting us with this case in his place. Oh, I see. Are you two listening to me? Of course. Sorry. Well, whatever. The staircase sure is long, though. How much further do we have to go? Not much, as far as I know. Yep, there we go. A dead end? Hope you've got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end. But to go any further, I'm gonna need you to undertake a ritual of sorts for me. Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thaumaturgy? Ooh. Something like that, yes. Specifically, I'd like for you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel's obviously going to need to report what happened to his superiors, for one thing. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it, I just need you to think and believe it. Weird, but alright. That's all you want us to do, so be it. I feel the same way. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds, then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely natural to you. Alright, here goes. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Space's golden glow, consciousness's silver glow. By your opposing natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sacrament. Huh? Hmm? Ooh. What? How did the door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you were both true to your word. I see. So if we just said it and really didn't mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? And yet I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncouth of me to ask how all this works. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. Is that because you don't know? Or because you don't want to tell me? Yes. Anyway, come on in. It's like his little bachelor pad down here. Whoa. Primal ground. Wow. Unbelievable. All these years, I had no idea such a place lay hidden beneath Grancel Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and royal family. It has but one purpose: to suppress the power of ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. I see. Its importance to you Grausritter is quite clear then. I assume there's similar ones in place other than Labrul too. Well, I won't deny it. Anyway, welcome to the place. Anyway, we call this place a primal ground. Now there's a deep name if I ever heard one. Is the original ground the others are based on an Arteria? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. I was just thinking about how much you take after the other Professor Russell's all. I'll thank you not to associate me with him. He might trump me a little in the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. Good for you. I was the one who designed the fundamental systems of the Capel and the Arcel, you know. Really? Nice. But I think we're getting off topic here. This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the Libra Ark sank. We believe it to be an artifact. Jesus, what were they, dredging the inner lake? 3 days prior, roughly at the center of Valeria Lake. I bet they were. Where the Libra Ark sank. Damn, sun's going down already, huh? This spot turns out to be a bust. We're probably gonna have to call it quits for today. We can only hope. Professor Russell's certain that this is the area we should be looking. Yep. If she says it's here, it's here. Well, unfortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake's about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually finding it could be a real task and a half. Is it likely to be small, though? The orbital readings suggest we're dealing with quite a large object, I believe. Oh, I wouldn't judge it based off size. Judge its size based off of those. Wasn't she on the plane with me? Why was she on the airship and then well, no, I guess maybe that wasn't her. Not quite. Okay, you know what? I completely misread the previous. Professor. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location? Just about. Be real swell if you knocked it off the kiddo, though. I'm not sure it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who's already popped out a child. Ha! Sorry, but old habits die hard, you know. Hard to make the switch when I've been calling you that since you were about knee-high. Well, I'll let you off this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel? Is this the spot, then? Were you able to calculate exactly where the object is? Give or take an hour guess. Judging by the readings, what we're trying to pull up isn't that big either. Probably about 50 reg, maybe even less. You serious? Well, they'd be dealing with a real monster, not something the size of Antoine. I do not remember who Antoine is. Oh, Antoine's the cat. That's right. Meow. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could get problematic. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it, that's for sure. I really cannot stand them, no matter how hard you work to get your hands on something. The second it turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in, like it's their goddess-given right to have it. Ticks me off. Easy there. We don't know for sure that this is even an artifact yet. Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest to you here, Gustav. You got it. Let's see what we're dealing with, yeah? Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, ma'am. Beginning the salvage operation. The sound just fills me with dread. Does the salvage crane sound like it's in poor condition to you? Oh, that's not really what I meant. I just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. Can't explain how they have the power they do, but they have it, and it's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine things more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them, we're well aware that any attempt to solve their mysteries is pointless. I see. When you put it that way, I can understand to agree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end. And on the surface, we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here, or what it signified. Yeah. Not that I was here to see it all happen, of course. Damn, that is deep. Crane arms reach the bottom of the lake. Gonna attempt to grip the object. Swing and a miss. Moving 30 reg to the right. Haha, there we go. Yep, we got it. Want me to pull it up? Please do. Moment of truth, huh? Here we go. What? Oh my. Was it still powered on? Well, I guess this is suppressing it. I see. Still looking at it. Correct. There were orbital readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I? Nah, it's plain as day when you decided to stay and wait for me now. An artifact has lost its power, it's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them. It doesn't need to be given to the church. That it? You understand me so well. And cut right to the chase then. The orbital readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact over to the cathedral, as it so happens. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership have yet to be completed, making its legal owner unclear. So in your expert opinion, what should be done here? This is a tricky one. I'm assuming LeBrul wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right? If anything, it's the professor here who wants to do that. I'm merely here accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army. The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of Valeria Lake right now is because of the Zeiss Central Factory. Okay. The ZCF's salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it, personally. From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see I'd be of any use to your research as things stand now. But are you sure you want it that badly? Oh, absolutely. I'm talking about an object found at the site where a massive flying city used to be. I might not have seen it happen, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. We know by the truth that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, I don't know, 1,000 years. As for the Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't know what the truth is or what's really happening here in this land. I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore, and I'm far from alone. So long as there's the slightest chance that artifact could shed light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you've made your point, Professor. Not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I've got to say. Now it's up to you to tell us what you're going to do. Will you hand over that lump of metal, or won't you? Well, that brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. Who is she? No way. Crawled through the fields, ran up through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. An excerpt from the Book of Ezer, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. My name is Reese Argent. I am a squire of the Grouse Ritter. Look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Huh? Maybe I underestimated the Grouse Ritter. They think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do you? But I'm not going to go down so easily because I've got a secret weapon of my own. Behold, the most powerful force in the universe. That's Tita, isn't it? How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump into this photo and squeeze her like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? Aw. I should have known a cutie patootie like you would be able to appreciate the same qualities in others. Anyway. That's why no matter how frickin' adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. You keep saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me? Who else would I be talking about? You got such an aura of maturity about you, yet your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. And they throw you into a sister's habit to compliment it all like a little cherry on top. It's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. If I didn't have my protective field, I'd be in real danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Sure. The lady's Professor Erica Russell of the Zeiss Central Factory, while the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously though, Father Graham, really? So you're the people who initially discovered the artifact then. Thank you for your cooperation on our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That'll be all. Wait up. What? Hold on a minute. We hadn't finished deciding on what to do with it yet. Perhaps not. My intention was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Uh-oh. Kevin, you better get on that, brother. Whether it has lost its power or not, this is no ordinary artifact. It's potentially related to one of the Septarians. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean... Well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on then, what legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreements with the church quite clearly say the artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rules. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one for keeping it. We are following the agreements to the letter. No one is allowed to assert ownership of inactive artifacts. It belongs to neither you nor me. It's simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? So all you got is I don't need a reason, it's mine and that's final? To put it bluntly, yes. Well, if that's how you want to play it. What's your take on this, Father Graham? Well, by all means. Me? I thought I'd been kicked out of this conversation. Well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to Arteria with us. But after all the help Liberal's given us, I'd feel kind of bad about just snatching it from them without even giving them a valid reason. Both arguments have a degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. Not quite sure how you'll solve this one. You, do know you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? Whoa! My. What is it? Why do you both look so surprised? What do you mean, why? Did the two of you not hear that? Hear what? Wait a... Oh. Oh no, it's blossoming like a flower. That's not good. Wow. Oh, no way. That thing wasn't giving up any orbital readings at all anymore. Zero. Zip. Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute. It sure does. So the real artifact was inside, huh? I've never seen one quite like it. Looks just like a box of some kind, or cube, maybe. Oh. I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in recovering this artifact. In accordance with the Pact of the Church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You and all who aided you have the Septian Church's deepest appreciation. That's what you get. You shouldn't have fucking smack talk a gate. Whew! I thought we were never gonna escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit. That's a kind way of putting it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing right near the end, though. I thought just as I thought she'd maxed out her crazy talk just for you, she goes and shouts, "Well, you're going to be taking that, then I'll be taking her." I thought Annalise was one of a kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise? Oh, sorry. She's the girl I met while I was here last time. She's a bracer. About your age, I think. Oh. Reese? Yes. You're not mad at me, are you? You're not keeping in touch with you. Father Graham? Yes. 5 years is a long time. Just as you've changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Re-Sergeant standing before you is a squire of the Grouse Ritter, not the girl you once knew. I'm here to serve and to protect you, nothing more. Come on, Reese. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as a subordinate, then there's little reason for me to be here serving you. And with that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Grancel, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Wait a sec. Was that your... It was a figment of your imagination. Huh? You seem to be tired, Father Kevin. I see no other explanation as to why you're hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. I think you ought to try and have some rest when we reach the airship. As I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest. Don't even try to tell me that one was my imagination. Man, for a second I thought you changed, but you haven't. Not one bit. You're still the same perpetually hungry Reese I remember. Oh, they even put blush on her face. This is simply... this is just a simple physiological phenomenon. My lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability. Since when did not being able to turn off your stomach become something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have you any other way. You're gonna forever be the girl who's always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen, trying to stuff her face to me. I'll be going on ahead. Hey, wait a sec. You're in my way. Please move. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to push my luck. I just got carried away thinking of the old times, that's all. No reason to apologize, nor do I see any point in you doing so. Because there are few things in this world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. God damn. Damn, finally biting back, huh? Well, while I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening to me, you can knock it off with the Father Graham, or even Father for that matter. For what reason? You don't. I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant. There's no way I can get used to it like ever. It weirds me out. Please, call me Kevin, same as you always did. What if I refuse? And I'll beg you until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. You certainly would. Well, you know what they say. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know it's been a while since, but I'm way too set in my ways now. The one left me. Sorry? Didn't quite catch that. It was nothing. Oh, the one who left me, yeah? You're the one who left me, I bet. Still, I can't very well refuse an order from my superior, so... Oh, no, you're not playing that game. Not an order, it's a favor. Very important distinction. Blah. You're so selfish, Kevin. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I've changed how I address you, the fact that I'm your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. You can talk like we used to, but there's no way to turn back the clock on the way things used to be. Oh, and one more thing. We still got some time till the last airship leaves. How about we head over to the department store in the East Block? We can grab you something to eat. I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have left. I didn't know you were that hungry. I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were some freak of nature. This is just another example of Idios' divine providence. It's better that they're bought by someone who intends to consume them than to have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, you're a real bleeding heart, but that much? I hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. I'll have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are few people in the world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers than I. Well, whatever makes you happy. Not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Well, I'll give you that my getup is right up the top of the suspicious charts. I'm pretty sure anyone would be confused if a woman in a sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out the leftovers. Oh, stop your grumbling. Almost time for us to leave. Make our way over to the landing port. Not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, ma'am. Is some... Sorry, that stomach of yours is gonna have to wait a little longer. Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right? I sympathize, but you might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at tailing people. Quite. I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to have undergone some degree of training, however. Yeah. Oh well, sad to say, but we're gonna have to skip today's last airship out of here. Do you know of a good place to strike? Oh, I do. I know the perfect place. You're gonna lure them back to the docks? Is that Gilbert? Oh, god damn it. Where'd they go? I saw them enter this area, I'm sure of it. It was you, huh? What? How? How did you discover me?
My stealth abilities are at the height of perfection. Yeah, just like I remember you. Still way too sure of yourself. Who might he be? Well, he's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking a member as you can get, though. I see. He does look the part. How dare you? I'll have you know I'm very much on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part? You couldn't look more like a nobody if you tried. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures, too. Damn. What? You haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed how accurately you were able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second. I didn't even need to talk to him. He oozes oh my god, damn. He's fucking murdering him. He oozes irrelevance from his every pore. I'm gonna have to remember that one. You cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts. Wow, that was a quick switch. Bah. Is that a whip sword? Chainsword? A Templar sword. So that's what you picked, huh? Damn, she just beat the shit off. Beat the shit out of him. Just like you chose a bowgun as your weapon of choice, I chose a Templar sword for mine. But that's all there is to it. Gotcha. Impossible. What'd you just do? I don't even know how I got hit. It's a weapon used by the Growl Shredder called a Templar sword. The blade's made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that lets the user extend it at will. Anyway, it's time those lips start flapping. What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Grancel? How much of our business do you know? Why should I answer your... You don't know when to give up. Start talking now. FYI, she's not in a good mood. And, you don't want to make her any madder. It looks like I've only got one option. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I'd happen to see you two, so I decided to follow you, I swear. I fucking love this guy. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets the eye, in a sense. That's a nice way of putting it. So go on, keep talking. He said he crash landed here. It means there's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here you came on, right? No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board an airship. It was on board this. What the? He has an archaism? Haha, not so relevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, G-Apache. Mow them down. Let's take a look. Member of Ouroboros with the most growth potential, he says. Uses varied attacks, okay. A new kind of archaism made by the 13 factories. Has many different armaments. Not weak to anything. Hell, I almost... Well, shit, I'm pretty sure I have more HP than him. Yeah. Yo, that's kind of wild. Not gonna lie. Let's take a look. What do you got? Arc Fencer. You raise Templar Sword and extend it to attack. Oh, she doesn't have an S-Craft. Oh shit, she doesn't have an S-Craft. Heals 50% HP, restores 50 CP, and cures KO with a blessing. Okay, so she's potentially invincible. That's kind of cool. Charge complete. Oh no. Oh god, no, it's red. Oof. Let's try this again. Oh, does he not have... Ah. Hell yeah, just the way I like it. I can never quite get Gilbert's voice down. I really feel like somebody should be piloting this. So 1100, 900. Almost an extra quarter of damage, I guess. Eat my arrows.
Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. See, look at me. Please. Can't we all just get along? Come on, let's shake on it. This is what you get. Just go away. Damn it. Time to leave. You little... That's what you get. Wait, let's talk this over.
Oh, so she can only cast it on someone else. Okay. That makes more sense.
I'll save you.
I was hoping I could cure that. Oh well. Oh, Art's defense is up too, damn. Well, can't be that up, I suppose. Alright. Nice. Ooh. I wonder if she's going to be a physical attacker then. Breaker Canyon!
Damn, she's level 92. Oh, am I gonna end this game at about like 150? No! Curse you! You have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get your best out of that thing. Not at all. I've still got a lot to learn. Especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. Still, I'm no different. Haven't I? Anyway. I'd wager you're out of tricks now, so, you ready to give up and come quietly? If you don't try and cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave it at that. You're planning to hand me over to the Royal Army? That's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to Arteria instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one to you. Again? What was that? This thing again starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something. Oh, what is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you. Don't worry. Shut up for a second. What is up with this thing? Haha. So the time has begun. To begin is finally upon us. Yo, what the fuck? Huh? What? When did you? It's a pleasure. Okay, yeah, so that's low. I can already tell. It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. Traverser of a pathless darkness, repenting of his transgressions with the sins of a stigma forever on his back. Who the hell are you? Kevin! Thus my lord was revived. Oh, God damn it. Come forth, offerings. Come forth, lost lambs. Burnt ashes in the ever-blazing flames. What happened? Why did I... Huh? Ooh. Where did I go? Where am I? Hey, Reese! Reese, are you okay? Ugh, what's going on? Kevin, where are we? Whew, glad you're okay. How you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's gonna implode if it doesn't get any food soon. I'm starting on all that food we bought. Sure. I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on. Is that really the way we should be thinking about right now? There's nothing in the world more important or fundamental than eating. But if we must change the subject, I remember a strange man appearing, then the cube glowing white all of a sudden, then... I don't remember any more than that either. But take a look around us. Oh. Ooh, where am I? Stone bookcases. Are we inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What? Yeah, I thought I saw a little bit of that. Ah, this is cool. Yo, the Hermit's Garden. Yeah, so much for this being an easy assignment. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the Third. Prologue, The Grouse Ritter. End.